How you doing, guys? My name is Jose Baldridge. I was there in 2018, and I'm from Puerto Rico, and I'm going to be doing polar bear. Let's get the countdown. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, and 4 to go. Whoa! Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a wonderful feeling. Everything's going my way. Up and at 'em. Ah.
Hi Kawanhee family, I'm here with the chickens at my house in Weston, Massachusetts, and I want to welcome you to the 3rd week of our Kawanhee from Home virtual campfire video series. So the chickens and I are really bummed we can't be up at camp this summer, but we're super excited to be a part of this virtual experience with you all. We have some great videos lined up for this week, so let's get started. Looks like I've just about finished splitting my daily pile of wood. Almost ready to build my campfire. Unfortunately, it's been really rainy, and I've never been to Campcraft, so I don't know how to build a wet day fire. Luckily, we have a live-in JMG who could help us out with that. Hey Caleb, how's it going? I was wondering if you could help me with your JMG skills. I just have to build a fire for this video thing.
Oh no, I don't do that stuff anymore. I'm retired from JMG. I haven't built a wet day fire or even been outside in 10 years.
But come on, Caleb, don't you remember Kawanhee? This is for the kids.
Oh, in that case I'll do it.
Are you sure you're ready for this? It seems like you're busy.
Yeah, I got my stuff right here. Let's go.
Now that we have this beautiful fire built by my wonderful JMG brother Caleb, I'm sure a lot of you remember him, I will now light a central fire of the Great Spirit.
Kani dogo na. Kani dogo na.
Alright, now let's jump into our videos for this week. We're going to start off with a little message from one of our camp nurses, Sue. Then we have a special segment from our 2019 history intern, Monica. She's going to show you the history website and some old footage. Oh, I almost forgot. There's something with my dad too. Alright, let's get to it.
Hi guys, this is Sue Cook. I'm Camp Kawanhee nurse, and we're doing this video on our deck in Columbus, Ohio. This is where we've spent the quarantine. I miss you guys so much. I have been at camp as the nurse since 2005, but I've been associated with the camp since 1996 when our son Frank first became a camper. Frank was a camper, then a counselor, and then head of boating. He was able to achieve many of his goals at camp, and those are some things that I think you guys should think about setting as goals for yourself. So, talking about goals, I have a goal. My goal for camp next year is to do all 40 polar bears again. I'll be looking for you guys every morning. Sometimes I don't see very many of you. The other thing I wanted to share with you is my paddle. So you can see all my year stripes, all my polar bear stripes. Then I have a special RN on my paddle. Sometimes campers will ask me why I have RN and they don't. It's because registered nurse, and you guys aren't a registered nurse. And I also have the white K because we walked to Bass Rock in the winter. It was very cold and very hard, but I'm so glad I did it. I'm very proud of that. My health tip for you is to wash your hands. Wash your hands, wash your hands. So make sure you get in between your fingers, you do the back of your hands and the front of your hands, 20 seconds, so that's singing the happy birthday song twice. Very, very important that you wash your hands frequently. The other thing is to wear a mask. So remember, when you wear the mask, you're protecting other people, and that's part of the Camp Kawanhee tradition, is to take care of others. So by wearing your mask, you're taking care of others. And of course, listen to your parents. Follow their instructions. I miss you so much, and I am so looking forward to seeing you next summer at camp. Bye guys, stay in touch.
Hi guys, my name is Monica. I was the Camp Kawanhee history intern last summer. I hope you all are doing well and having a good start to your summer. For this first video, I'm actually going to be taking you on a tour of the Camp History website and showing you some of the cool and neat different features that it has. So let's get started. So this is the Camp History website. I just did a quick Google search, Kawanhee History, or you can type in the URL, KawanheeHistory.com. There's camp catalogs, the wigwam, the log. There's even counselor handbooks that you can look through. This part of the website highlights some of Kawanhee's important events, different things that went on in Kawanhee's history. Next is oral histories. And this is my favorite part of the website. I love listening to the interviews that are on this page. And as you can see, there's Walter Estabrook, Dick Miller, George Frank, Mike Altmeyer, Mark Standen. Next is the virtual exhibits. Some of them aren't completed, but some of them are. And so you can just scroll through, like some of the older photos. And yeah, that's kind of a tour of the site. Before I go, I just wanted to introduce you to the next video clip. Tom Pierce, an alumnus and someone who's heavily involved in the museum, found some old Camp Kawanhee footage that he'd love to share with you. I hope you all enjoy.
You know him from classic roles like the guy that works in sailing, that guy that takes too long at campfire reports, and of course, who could forget the Chicken Man? But this summer, see Rhys Tolis as you've never seen him before, doing mundane household chores. In this absolutely electric new collection, see exciting new territory like Rees doing laundry. Rees using a hose on a screen. Rees peeling potatoes. Peeling potatoes? Is that... Rees drilling stuff. And most of Rees soaking denim? Is that denim? Is that what we're... Rees soaking denim in buckets. Order now, and we'll even include the Rees you know and love, Rees feeding chickens.
Hello, Kawanhee family. You guys probably wonder about the chickens in the off season and well this year. So here we are at the Tullis Chicken Coop. There they are in zone number 1. Our coop is so fancy with 2 zones.
Featuring hits such as Rees criticizing birds.
These chickens are lazy. It's only 6:30 and they've already gone to bed. Come on, you chickens, make some eggs.
Rees getting excited about food in buckets.
Hey, good news, everybody. Chicken bucket is still in action. We got a bunch of good stuff here. We got some patty stuff. We got some stuff from the salad bar and some food from breakfast this morning.
Rees shoveling and gushing over mulch.
A lot of them are molting. They're losing their feathers. So, scooping up their feathers here, collecting the good stuff. Look at that. Oh, yummy for the worms like that.
Rees confusing colors.
Look at that. Beautiful eggs. Look at this purple. Look at this purple one. Purple one? Oh, maybe it's not purple.
And Rees's offhanded existential dread.
They're old, so I guess old doesn't mean it's bad.
Rees's offhanded existential dread. So, this summer, don't just be at peace. Have a Rees's pieces of mind.
I don't know if it's gonna work, but let's see. Let's see. Join me for this little adventure.
Rated E for Eagle Lodge.
Oh, hey, Dad. How's it going? You look a little bit tired.
Yeah, I just finished rest hour. Need my afternoon coffee.
So how's that coffee? You feel any better?
I do. Feel good. A little afternoon coffee. Nothing beats it. Except, well, last summer, I had some coffee up at camp. Clyde brought up this amazing coffee. He's got some coffee shop, some fancy coffee shops somewhere in California. I don't know how he makes it so good.
What's up, guys? Good evening. It is a cool afternoon in sunny Lake Tahoe. This is our family coffee shop. We're roasting, so here it is. Here's the roaster. We got about 1,000 pounds of uncooked beans here in all these bags. And we use those for all our coffee. And this is our coffee shop. We got the espresso machine behind me. And then we've got the register right here. And usually we have all our fresh baked pastries that we get from down in the valley. This is the kind of area that's available for everybody to be seated in. So it's nice and cozy. We like to keep it antique-y here. We've been super busy basically for 2 weeks straight now after the restrictions were kind of eased. So hope you guys are taking it easy because we're killing it. See you guys later. Love you.
Alright guys, so now I'm out here in our garden at home. You can see we have some nice beets over here, a whole fence of tomatoes and another fence of cucumbers here. Down in the front we have a whole bunch of kale. And as I've been working in the garden, I've been thinking about our garden at camp and about nature as an activity as a whole. And I've really figured out that nature is the best activity in camp, not just because of the garden, but also because you can do it no matter where you are in the world. So up next, we have a counselor who did just that. Please enjoy Mac Sashin's nature tour of Martha's Vineyard.
What's going on, everybody? Kawanhee family, it's good to see you. If you don't know me, my name is Mac. I worked in the nature department last year at Kawanhee, and today, something very special, I'll be taking you guys on a nature tour of where I live, Martha's Vineyard. So enjoy. First stop on our tour of Martha's Vineyard. This is a little spot of land known as East Chop Drive. I don't know if you guys can see that bird out there or not. That is called a black herring. I don't know what he's doing. He looks like he's chilling. Maybe looking for fish. Out here, you have Nantucket Sound. That's Falmouth, Massachusetts out there. This is Vineyard Haven Bay, home to all sorts of creatures. On the other side is Crystal Lake. One thing you gotta know about Crystal Lake is that it's completely fresh and this is completely salt. So the two almost never mix. It's a very rare thing that happens, but there are animals that exist in this lake that don't exist over here. It's very, very interesting, the dichotomy of what we have here. And there's a guy on a speedboat enjoying his summer day. Happy July 1st. But over here, I don't know if you guys can see them, those are swans. They're very aggressive creatures. They hate human beings. Probably why they're out in the middle of the lake out there. Don't want to get entangled with these people. They're very territorial. They don't like people. I'm gonna say that again. They don't like people. If you see a swan, don't approach it. It doesn't like you. This is the famous East Chop Light. And if you can see, it's gated off, and that's due to the erosion. And they're trying to protect the seawall erosion because there's a cliff beyond those trees that overlooks the water here. But every lighthouse on the island has a different moniker of their lights. So I believe East Chop Lighthouse is 141, meaning that the light will flash for a second, be dark for 4 seconds, then flash again. This is the bluff of Oak Bluffs. Some may know it as some of the best thunderstorm viewing in the world. Absolutely spectacular during a storm. Absolutely spectacular during any weather, really. Some of the McMansions. Foot traffic on these hills is pretty common. Pretty much the best place to hang out is down at those rocks. As far as big dogs like sharks, whales, you do see them from time to time. Be jealous of where I live, people. Some of the weirdest plants grow in this little vegetation patch here. If you know what this is, send your thoughts to Kawanhee.com. East Chop Beach Club, where I often frequent. That right there is a female osprey. The male osprey will continuously hunt all summer long until the female has hatched their eggs. The male osprey and the female osprey often will take turns as well. So the male osprey will hunt, he'll come back, feed the kids, and then she'll take off and go hunt. It's a very, very healthy marriage they have. Now, like ducks, ospreys also mate for life. Very faithful animals. So anyways, that was a wrap on today. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next week. It was a pleasure.
Alright guys, it's time for trivia. Well, welcome back to Trivia with Mike again for our third week. Yes, I'm in the same clothes because it's the same night we're filming this, just to remind you. Alright, everyone raise their hand who has gotten all 6 questions right. Okay, good job you guys, good job. Alright, remember again, if you're watching this live, you can answer these questions on the comments section and you will be sent a prize if you're the first person to get it correct. Alright, here we go. Another few questions about U.S. geography. California, of course, has some land below sea level, you may know. In a place called Death Valley, and I think a few other places near Death Valley. There's only one other state that has land in the United States below sea level. What is the only state besides California that has land below sea level? Besides California, what is the only other state that has land below sea level in the United States? And remember, as always, spelling does not count. All ready for the next question, everyone? What state has the highest average elevation in the United States? And we have several staff members and campers who live in the state currently. What state has the highest average elevation in the U.S.? Okay, moving on to question number 3. What state has the, and this is going to be, I think, a little tricky to listen to this. What state has the lowest highest point? What state has the lowest highest point? Of course, we're looking for a natural feature, but if we weren't looking for a natural feature, this state's actual highest point is an amusement ride. Okay, what state has the lowest highest point in the United States? And that's your third and final question for tonight. Welcome back for the answers. Question 1 was, besides California, what is the only state in the United States that has land below sea level? Louisiana. Louisiana has land below sea level. Number 2, what state has the highest average elevation in the United States? Colorado. Colorado has the highest average elevation in the United States. And number 3 tonight was, what state has the lowest highest point in the United States? A very flat state. Its actual highest point is a non-natural point of an amusement ride, top of an amusement ride. And the answer is Florida, of course, with Disney World and all the other
All right, now it is time for our camper challenge of the week. First off, we finally get to take a look at the camper video submissions from 2 weeks ago. That was JP's request for 30-second open mic nights. Let's see what you guys came up with.
Hi Kawanhee, it's Macy checking in from the beautiful Rocky Mountains, and for my 30-second open mic, I've got some haikus for you. Simple mountain gap, breathless sunset, a small smile, one more camp evening. Light the central fire, council point nights last forever, Kani Dogona, that's 5 syllables for you. And here's my last one, friends for a summer, oh Lake Webb, may there always be a Kawanhee.
Funny how it seems like yesterday. As I recall, you were looking out of place, gathered up your things and slipped away. No time at all, I followed you into the hall. Lakeside, daydream. You were only 17, so sweet with the mean streak. Nearly brought me to my knees.
I thought I'd do some Kawanhee impersonations for you guys, so check these out.
Oh, me? Yeah. Well, you know, upon further revision, I'm of the feeling that we need to get out in front of this. And maybe, and perhaps in a way that we haven't before. You know, I've been looking at some of the footage that our counselors are putting out, and I think it's great. I think it's a total gas. I mean, these guys, what a talented group of young guys. You know, Don't you think, Liz? I think it's funny. Yeah, I was watching that, and I think that's really great. I think when you're looking at how them coaches are doing over there, and you look at Diego. What a guy! Diego's a great guy. He's really going out there. He's motivating the kids, getting them to come out to the games, and that's what it's all about. You just want to make sure kids are having fun, and so I was busy up last night thinking about this, and that is not gonna work. Yeah, I know what JP thinks, but no, he's wrong. No, that's not going to work because the tensile strength of those cables are not even near the capacity of what he's asking for, and it's just silly. I'm not going to be part of it. I don't think it's a good idea. No, it's another crazy pipe dream that JP wants to build these crazy things, but it's not what makes sense because it ends up being just a big hassle and a problem for everybody afterwards. So no, we're not doing that. No.
Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. Let's go. That was good.
All right, now before I introduce my camper challenge for this week, I want to remind you guys, if you want to submit something for Eli's challenge from last week, that was a little fitness, get outside, get active challenge, the deadline for that is tonight at midnight. So send your videos to KawanheeFromHome@gmail.com. Now, for this week's camper challenge, we're not doing a video, we're gonna do a photo challenge. I'm hoping that'll be a little bit easier for you guys to do. You can just take a quick photo. So for this week's camper photo challenge, take a photo of you with your pet. If you don't have a pet, you can use your younger sibling, you can even use a plant or a stuffed animal, anything you want. All right, so if you want to submit a photo for that challenge, email it over to us by next week, July 12th at midnight. That's your deadline for submissions. Can't wait to see what you guys come up with.
The summer skies, pre-campfires, it feels like we're on vacation. The campers come, it goes week one, we try outs and our lake swims. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's a K1 vacation. And it's a place we all dream of. 142, you know you've made it. The sun may rise, the trees at least, it settles on Lake Webb's horizon. It's understood that summertime means it's K1 vacation. I dream of K1 vacations. I'm dreaming of K1 vacations. I'm dreaming of K1 vacations. I'm dreaming of K1 vacations. Week 3's here. so don't you fear, we've still got some coming. Kawanhee from home, you're not alone. Cutting beers and now we're strumming. Kai's, Bob Ross, Billy and Mert lift off. Sam and Graham still got that it's coming.
Alright, before we finish up, I want to say a very happy birthday to William and Andrew Hart. Today is their birthday. Now I want to thank everyone for joining me on week 3 of our Kawanhee from Home virtual campfire videos. As you move forward into the rest of this week and the summer and beyond, I want you to think about the wonderful community that we have at Kawanhee and the love and support we show for each other every day. And see if you can carry that feeling of community and that love and support you extend to other people in through the rest of your life to any person you interact with, no matter where they're from or what they look like. That is the spirit of Kawanhee, and we want to keep that alive. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great night.
Oh